May 4th, 2007. An outbreak is underway that will change the town of Greensburg, Kansas forever. A very strong 500 millibar jet rounds the four corners and ejects over the plains. Again, we take notice of the divergence. The white lines highlight how the winds spread apart after they round the base. This creates a vacuum, and the atmosphere fills that vacuum by pulling up air from the lower levels. Greensburg was the story of the low-level jet, however. Lee cyclogenesis would occur in eastern Colorado and triggered the low-level jet. During the day, the sun heats the atmosphere and causes a vertical mixing. You can think of this like a blocking mechanism that doesn't allow the free transport of the winds at 1500 feet or so above the surface, or the low-level jet. When the sun sets, the environment cools, this boundary breaks down, and the low-level jet really ramps up. On May 4th, it was about 50 to 70 knots. This was in addition to an already pristine environmental setup for violent storms. A triple point was set up with a dry line extending from North Kansas down through South Texas. The SPC issues a moderate risk, with an accompanying 15% hatched area for tornadoes. The write-up mentions the low-level winds advecting moisture northward and vertical shear profiles conducive to tornadic supercells. Storms fired off the dry line just after 5 p.m. At 6:15, a tornado watch is issued from northern Kansas down through northwest Texas. At 9:41 p.m., a tornado emergency is issued for the storm approaching Greensburg. This is reserved for dire situations, and was only the second time in history it was used, the first being May 99 Bridge Creek Moor. There isn't much footage available on the internet. Most of these photos were taken from Highway 183, looking towards Greensburg, as the tornado was nearing or already on top of the town. Greensburg was essentially wiped off the map, with 95% of the town being totally destroyed. This Google Earth photo just days after the event shows the scope of the devastation. A modern zoomed-in photo shows dozens of empty lots and concrete slabs where structures once stood. A zoomed-out picture shows a pronounced tornado scar. The tornado caused $250 million in damage, and 11 people would lose their lives. Greensburg would be the first tornado to achieve an EF5 rating on the newly revised Enhanced Fujita scale, with winds reaching 205 miles per hour. Although Greensburg has rebuilt, the population is about half of what it was prior to the tornado. Comment below on what you might want to see broken down next.